Hello friends, welcome to the Take Better Photos channel. Today's video comes from a viewer request to review the recently released Mac RAW editor named Nitro from a company called Gentleman Coders. In case you don't know anything about Gentleman Coders, here are a few interesting tidbits. Gentleman Coders is also the developer of RAW Power, one of the first RAW editing apps for the iPhone. RAW Power and Nitro were both developed by one person, the founder of the company, named Nick Bott. Nick, though, is no ordinary developer. He was an 18-year veteran at Apple, and among his roles, he led the Aperture, iPhoto, RAW camera, and core image engineering teams. So this guy must be really some technical expert. In order to get a better understanding of Nitro's qualities, I'm going to be comparing it with another esteemed RAW editor for the Mac, Photomator. This comparison is justified because of the many similarities Nitro has with Photomator. For example, both are built exclusively for the Apple ecosystem. Their pricing is similar. Both charge around $5 a month, $30 a year subscription, and $99 for a perpetual license. Their feature set is also similar. Both integrate a file browser, AI masking, and standard RAW adjustment tools. As of now, Nitro is only available for the Mac, but the company promises mobile apps are on the way. So let's start with the comparison, starting with the file browsing experience. As mentioned, both Photomator and Nitro integrate a file browser. However, better than Photomator, Nitro has the more powerful sorting. You can sort either by file name, creation date, or modified date. Both ascending and descending is also supported. Photomator files are automatically sorted by file name, and that is the only option. Nitro also supports flags and number ratings for better photo organization, while Photomator does not. Better than Photomator, Nitro's file browser also supports not just photo browsing, but also video browsing and audio browsing. Nitro has also the more powerful filtering and search features. You can search based on the file name, camera model, rating, file types, including photos, videos, and audio, date range, and more. Photomator's search is limited to just file name search. One of the standout features of Nitro is its Exif viewer. If you care for viewing Exif data for learning purposes or other reasons, Nitro has not just one, not just two, but three options for Exif viewing: metadata flip, Exif, and info. Nitro presents probably the most metadata information I have seen in a RAW editor. I like the fact that it shows information such as focusing modes, exposure modes, and metering modes, which is a great way to help you improve your shooting by better understanding the settings that you've used. Photomator's Exif viewer is limited to just the essentials. So as you can see, Nitro's file browser is pretty comprehensive, particularly when compared to Photomator. However, it is not all roses for Nitro. It loses out to Photomator in a number of key ways. First, Photomator supports copying of files. You can drag photos from one folder to the next. Nitro, when I tested it, does not. Also, more importantly, Photomator's file name search works globally, meaning you can perform a search from anywhere even if the file is not in the current folder. And that's genuinely useful. With Nitro, you're limited to search within the current folder. So that was file browsing. While Nitro has many standout features, it is not a slam dunk by any means. Let's move on to photo editing. Just like Photomator, Nitro supports AI masking and has almost the same set of masks: AI subject, AI background, linear, radial, and brush masks. However, worse than Photomator, Nitro lacks AI sky and color range masking. The main weakness, though, of Nitro's AI masking is not the lack of AI sky, but its reliability. Its masking performance tended to be more erratic than Photomator, as you can see here. It was also not able to detect a subject in this image, which Photomator had no problem with. Another issue with Nitro is its masks did not support masking operations, meaning you could not, for example, augment a subject mask with a gradient mask to form a new mask. Photomator, of course, has this functionality and works really well. One thing I liked about Nitro, though, is its brush did support edge detection, although its edge detection needs to be improved as it was not at all that reliable. Another weakness with regards to Nitro is in the tone adjustments itself. While Nitro's adjustments do maintain vivid color, some of the shadows and highlights adjustments reduce contrast, as you can see here. Photomator was better able to maintain contrast across the adjustment range. Photomator's clarity and texture adjustments is also significantly better in my view and gave the more visual pleasing results. So that is my review of Nitro. I hope you found it helpful. While Nitro has certainly had an impressive debut with a ton of features out of the box while also being fast and fluid, in the core raw editing tasks, which is the primary way a raw editor should be judged, Photomator is still superior, not only because of the greater quantity, but also the quality of its tools and adjustments. Gentleman Coders has work to do to make the interface more intuitive, the masking more reliable to justify the equivalent price. That being said, I believe Nitro is not that far off, and if they continue developing the software, they'll certainly be able to catch up with Photomator in due time. I'll certainly be watching how this software develops over time. So let me know if you've used Nitro and what you think of it. I'd love to hear from you. And if you like this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to help keep the videos coming. Until the next video, I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye for now.